You sit near the window, morning light moves across the table, a cup rests by your hand. Maybe you just woke. Maybe you feel a little quiet. Just a moment here. Today is very simple. We speak about your day, small words for daily life. No rush at all. No need for perfect English, just stay with the sound. This is CalmStep English. We learn slowly here. We learn with care. You can take your time. You look outside briefly. A soft sound passes by. A distant car moves slowly. You take a small breath. The room feels steady. You stay in this chair. We begin very gently, talking about your morning, talking about right now. I wake up early. I wake up early. You hear the words. You feel the rhythm. I wake up early. Maybe you try softly. I wake up early. I wake up late. A different morning. I wake up late. You choose your pace. Just listen once more. I wake up early. I wake up late. A quiet pause here. You look at the cup. Steam moves upward slowly. I drink some water. I drink some water. Small daily action. Very easy sentence. I drink some water. You might repeat now, or just listen quietly. I drink some water. I make some tea. I make some tea. Warm and simple. Morning routine begins. I make some tea. You take a breath. You stay in the moment. I sit by the window. I sit by the window. Light touches the table. You notice the brightness. I sit by the window. Maybe you say it. Maybe only in your mind. I sit by the window. The day feels calm. Nothing moves too fast. I start my day slowly. I start my day slowly. A gentle sentence. A steady rhythm. I start my day slowly. You listen again. You stay with the sound. I start my day slowly. A small pause. A quiet breath. You hear a bird. Just one soft call. I feel a little calm. I feel a little calm. You notice your shoulders. They drop a little now. I feel a little calm. You stay here quietly. Light across the floor. I feel a little calm. You look at the door. You hear a soft sound. You take a small breath. Soft light on the table. You stay by the window. The room feels steady. Nothing feels too fast. We continue slowly, just a few small words. I open the window. I open the window. Fresh air moves inside. You feel a light breeze. I open the window. Maybe you try softly, or just listen again. I open the window. I take a deep breath. I take a deep breath. Slow and gentle, nothing to hurry. I take a deep breath. You breathe with me, just one calm breath. I take a deep breath. A small pause here. You hear a distant sound. I look outside now. I look outside now. Simple morning action. Very easy rhythm. I look outside now. You stay with the sound. Light moves slowly. I look outside now. I feel a little ready. I feel a little ready. Not perfect. Just ready enough. I feel a little ready. You notice your hands resting on the table. I feel a little ready. We keep it simple. We keep it calm. I start my morning. I start my morning. Slow and steady. Nothing too big. I start my morning. You may repeat softly or inside your mind. I start my morning, a quiet moment again. Light across the floor. You hear a bird outside. One soft sound passing. I move very slowly. I move very slowly. No rush today, just a calm start. I move very slowly. You stay in the chair. The cup is still warm. I move very slowly. The morning stays gentle. You remain in this moment. You look at the window. You hear a soft sound. You take a small breath. You stay by the table. Morning light feels warmer. A small sound outside. A car moves slowly past. You listen quietly. No need to hurry now. We continue gently. talking about your day. I wash my face. I wash my face. Simple morning action. Cool water on your skin. I wash my face. Maybe you repeat softly, or only listen again. I wash my face. I brush my teeth. I brush my teeth. A calm daily rhythm, slow and steady motion. I brush my teeth. You stay with the sound. Nothing feels too fast. I brush my teeth. I get dressed now. I get dressed now. Very simple sentence. Very clear and soft. I get dressed now. You might try it. Whenever you're ready, I get dressed now. A small pause here. You hear the room again. I look at the clock. I look at the clock. Time moves quietly forward. No pressure on you. You notice the light still moving across the wall. I look at the clock. I take my bag. I take my bag. A gentle movement now. Nothing too heavy. I take my bag. You may repeat softly or inside your mind. I take my bag. I am ready now. I am ready now. Not perfect, just ready enough. I am ready now. You breathe once more. The room feels steady. I am ready now. The morning stays calm. You remain in this moment. You look toward the door. You hear a soft sound. You take a small breath. You stand near the table. Morning light on the floor. A quiet room around you. Nothing feels too loud. We stay very gentle. Just a few small words. I open the door slowly. I open the door slowly. A soft sound outside. Cool air moves in. I open the door slowly. Maybe you repeat softly, or just listen again. I open the door slowly. I step outside now. I step outside now. A calm, small movement. Very easy sentence. I step outside now. You stay with the rhythm. No rush anywhere. I step outside now. I walk very slowly. I walk very slowly. Soft steps forward. Nothing feels heavy. I walk very slowly. You breathe once more. The air feels fresh. I walk very slowly. I look at the sky. I look at the sky. Light spreads gently. A quiet, open space. I look at the sky. You might try it. Whenever you feel ready. I look at the sky. A small pause here. A distant sound passes. I feel a little calm. I feel a little calm. A simple feeling. Very real and quiet. I feel a little calm. You notice your breath. Slow and steady now. I feel a little calm. We keep moving gently. Just one more time. I start my day. I start my day. A soft beginning. Nothing too big. I start my day. You stay in this moment. Light across the ground. You look at the door. You hear a soft sound. You take a small breath. You pause near the doorway. Light rests on the floor. A quiet step forward. Then you stop again. We stay very gentle. Just a few small lines. I walk to the street. I walk to the street. Soft morning air. A calm, open space. I walk to the street. You listen once more. Or repeat inside. I walk to the street. I see the sky. I see the sky. Blue and steady. Nothing too bright. I see the sky. A small sound passes. Someone far away. I hear a bird. I hear a bird. One light sound, then quiet again. I hear a bird. You take a slow breath. Air feels cool now. I take a slow breath. I take a slow breath. A calm, steady rhythm. Nothing feels rushed. I take a slow breath. We stay with this moment. Just a little longer. I start walking slowly. I start walking slowly. Small steps forward, soft ground below. I start walking slowly. You stay with the sound, gentle movement only. I start walking slowly, a quiet pause again, light on the street. I feel ready today. I feel ready today. Not perfect, just ready enough. I feel ready today. You notice your breath, you notice your steps. I feel ready today. The morning stays calm. You remain in this space. You look ahead quietly. You hear a soft sound. You take a small breath. You slow your steps. The street feels quiet. Light touches the road. Soft shadows move slowly. We stay in this moment. Nothing feels too fast. I walk a little more. I walk a little more. A calm, steady pace. Gentle steps forward. I walk a little more. You listen to the sound. Footsteps on the ground. I walk a little more. I look around softly. I look around softly. A small shop nearby. A door still closed. I look around softly. You stay with the rhythm. No need to hurry. I look around softly. I hear a quiet sound. I hear a quiet sound. Maybe a bus passing, far down the road. I hear a quiet sound. You take a slow breath. Air feels cool and clear. I take a slow breath. I take a slow breath. Calm and steady. Nothing feels heavy. I take a slow breath. We stay very gentle, just a little longer. I keep walking slowly. I keep walking slowly. Soft steps again. Easy morning movement. I keep walking slowly. You listen once more, or repeat inside. I keep walking slowly. A small pause here. Light on the pavement. I feel a little calm. I feel a little calm. A simple feeling now, quiet and steady. I feel a little calm. You notice your breath. You notice the space. I feel a little calm. The morning stays gentle. You remain in this moment. You look ahead quietly. You hear a soft sound. You take a small breath. You are still here. In this soft morning, the light is gentle. Nothing feels rushed. We started very slowly. A quiet beginning. A small room. Soft morning air. You sat down calmly. You listened first. Just simple sounds. Just simple words. Hello. Good morning. A gentle start. No pressure at all. You stayed with the breath. You stayed with the light. We moved slowly forward, one step at a time. You heard your voice. Soft and careful. Hello. I'm here. The words felt easier, a little more natural. You listened again, then repeated softly. Hi. How are you? I'm okay. I'm good. Small phrases only. Nothing too heavy. You stayed in rhythm, calm and steady. We walked a little, inside the morning. A quiet street, soft footsteps. You looked around, not too fast. You noticed small things, light on the road, a soft passing sound, far away. You kept breathing slowly, in and out. The moment stayed gentle, still and clear. You listened again. You spoke again. Hello. Good morning. A calm repeat. Very simple. No rush at all. No need to hurry. You stayed with the sound. You stayed with yourself. A soft routine forming, a calm habit starting. You walked a little more. You looked around softly. You heard a quiet sound. You took a small breath. Everything stayed slow. Everything stayed light. You are still here, still in this moment. The morning stays gentle. You remain calm. You look ahead quietly. You hear a soft sound. You take a small breath. You did well today. You stayed here. You listened slowly. You spoke gently. That is enough. For today, small steps matter. Quiet practice works. You don't need pressure. You don't need speed. Just come back tomorrow, at your own pace. This is CalmStep English. We learn slowly here. We learn with care. You can return anytime. Whenever you're ready, the room is still quiet. The morning feels soft. You stay for a moment. You breathe in gently. You listen again to the calm sound.